We're open Tuesday through Saturday. Occasionally I'm here on Monday, but we're open 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. We try to make it a very versatile market to have lots of people down here with lots of different things so that there's a reason to come to the market. We have people from all walks of life, and they come down, they get their produce, they get their breads, they get their candles, they get their cakes and pies, whatever they need.
This is the place to be on Saturday morning. This is like a social event on Saturdays.
By helping the community, we provide a place to come. It's like an event down here. People come down here just to visit as well as shop.
When I go to the farmer's market, I like to eat donuts, get chocolate milk. I like the bread and the granola and Mr. Palmer's steak and lamb sausage. And I like looking at things. Like sometimes they have some of the lipstick, and that's about it.
We bring people down here who want the fresh tomatoes or the canning tomatoes or the fresh corn that was just picked that morning.
We've got a lot better products here. Everything's fresher. All the produce here was picked yesterday, where if you buy something at a grocery store, it come from California and easily picked a week ago. So once you get it home, it's only good for 2 or 3 more days till then it gets thrown out.
It provides a healthy alternative to some of the things that you buy in other places.
All of our cured meats, our bacon and stuff is all natural cured with no nitrates, no nitrites or anything. There's nothing harmful in it. And we don't use any chemicals or anything, no antibiotics, no hormones. I haven't even used chemical fertilizer on my grass in like 18 years. So the health benefits is just unbelievable. I mean, beef's kind of got a bad rap over the last several years, but it's really not the beef. It's the stuff it's raised on, and then what they do in the big plants when it's processed. That we skip all that.
It's fresh. It's grown here in Tennessee. You get to meet the farmer, talk to him, find out how he grows. A lot of this stuff is grown organically, so you don't get all those chemicals.
We sell beef, lamb, pork, and chicken. We raise everything grass-based and without any chemicals of any kind, hormones, antibiotics, herbicides, pesticides. Everything's clean. Basically, it's organic.
Well, it provides an outlet for their produce. You can either sell retail or you can come to the farmer's market, which is kind of retail, but it's kind of not. You know what I'm saying? It's selling direct to the customer instead of selling to a big old store you have to sell really cheap to so that they can make a profit. They sell straight to the customer, which helps the customer, helps the farmer, and everybody's happy.
I make my living selling beef, lamb, pork, chicken, eggs. And this is just one venue we use to sell stuff. All these people that's selling stuff here are local people, and any money that's spent with a local business, whether it's a farmer or any business, it's not a big box store, the money's got a lot better chance of staying in the community and being passed around several times, staying in the same community, instead of being wired to China. Anything in this building is grown in Tennessee. The other building, a lot of that stuff's grown in Tennessee also, but if you haul produce in from somewhere else, that's where it'll be sold at.
We have fresh catfish. We have shrimp from Florida brought in on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday every other week. Now, you go to the store and your shrimp is frozen. Here, you come here and it was just caught, just brought in on a boat, and it's fresh. Then there's things, for example, like this free-range beef. I mean, there's nothing added to it, How about some barbecue? How about some fresh bread that's just baked like yesterday? We have gluten-free desserts. We have sugar-free.
You can just buy any type of produce, meat. You can do all of your grocery shopping here, except for a lot of frozen prepared foods that you really don't need to eat anyway. The price is going to be higher on some things here, but it's not the same product. I mean, you'll get a lot of stuff here that's grown without any chemicals, and it just costs more to raise stuff that way. You get a smaller yield. They done a study a year or so ago that organic farmers actually produce about 25% less than farmers using chemicals because of weeds and bugs and problems like that. So, you know, things might cost a little more here, and there's going to be things that are cheaper.
There's nothing in the world like going to your freezer and getting out all those fresh vegetables, putting it all in a pot and having some nice stew for this winter, you know? I mean, it's just nothing in the world like it.
I see it growing as far as customer base. There's not a lot of room for expansion as far as area for the market, but I know there's a waiting list for spots here to get in to sell stuff. And the customer base, we've been coming now, March will be 5 years every Saturday, and the customer base is like quadrupled in the last 2 to 3 years.
We are city owned and city supported. Of course, the vendors do pay a fee. It's a very small fee. It doesn't cover all the cost, but it does help. Then we do get grants occasionally. For example, we just received a grant for the EBT cards. We're going to be starting that in spring, which we're so excited about because there's like 1 in 7 people now that are on food stamps. So we are so excited that we can offer fresh vegetables to people that have lost their job and need a little helping hand.
Jackson's lucky to have such a good place in a town this size.